All right. I think we're starting to welcome everyone in. It's another fantastic Tuesday. Here in the Dallas office, Flower Mound, Texas, and the weather is gorgeous here. So I am trying to rub it in if you don't have great weather where you're at, that we're enjoying a nice spring day here in Texas. We've had some cold days, so this is
I
very
will say,
welcome.
I'll say this, Ben.
Uh-huh.
February and March are usually the coldest months in Canada. Like
Uh-huh.
I'm talking, throw your coffee in there and it pulverizes, minus 40 degrees. You can't even breathe. It has been beautiful, absolutely beautiful, record-breaking warm weather. So I would
Knock
usually be a
on
little bit jealous, but I'm
wood.
not.
You'll have snow flying in July just because you said.
Right?
Yes, I think we're just going to give it a couple more minutes. I want to make sure that Manu has a chance to get the Spanish market set up so that they can have the Spanish translation in the background.
I
So,
just sent him a request. Manu, did you get my request? I can't hear you, honey. While he's doing that, I'm gonna go ahead and go live on Facebook, Ben. Are
oh,
we
so
going live?
let's give it 2 more seconds. If you can promote up Preston, if Preston's in the background, maybe I can find him too. Preston's our partner in crime over at Now Tech. He was planning to join if he could.
Give me 2 seconds, I'll be right there. Preston is on.
Okay, awesome.
Okay,
Okay,
Manu, go ahead and say something. Beautiful.
awesome.
There
Okay,
we go. Hello,
well,
hello.
Ben,
No
I'm gonna
Preston.
go ahead and promote everybody else to the call, but I did everything I need to do on my end. So
Okay,
it's all
sounds
yours now.
sounds good. I am once again welcome everyone. Trying to get everything set up in the background, all the chaos of trying to broadcast your phone to a computer so that you all can see my computer. Um, Today we're going to talk about contacts, and the reason being is that I've got some exciting news. Nowtech has been able to help us in getting your customer and associate data to flow into your accounts. Some of you have made us aware, and we're super appreciative of it, that data is flowing in that is not familiar with you or to you. There are underlining reasons for that, but if you can notify us when you see it, that would be fantastic. So the customer associate data that Manatech holds is now being ported into your platform so that you now can reach out to those customers. When you see a special take place at Manatech, you can reach out to your associates and that are in your downline organization, cheer them on as you see them rank advancing or doing well inside of your success tracker reports. You can certainly use the platform of Nowtech to be able to recognize, appreciate, motivate. Um, if you do see data that is not flowing in accurately, though, we want to encourage you to let us know. Once again, that email to be able to email us, you can send it to me for one. So Ben Mayo at manatech.com. So Mayo at manatech.com. And then I can forward that on as well. You have the back office. So when you log in to Nowtech under your profile, you can send a technical issue request there so that you don't have to go and find my email and send it off. You can also do a technical issue request there. And then you also, as of last week, we have a new email that goes direct to the support team at Nowtech, and that is Manatech support at now-tech.com. So that's Manatech support at now-tech.com. All right, so I thought I would share, now that the customer data is flowing in there, my screen, which is my mobile phone. And are we okay on seeing that? Do we look good? Okay, perfect, thank you. So I am logged into an actual user account so that you can see how the data is coming in for you as an associate. But focusing in on the contacts, you'll see that when I click See All, and hopefully yours looks the same, where you've got all these different customer types and associate type. So this little basket, like a shopping cart, is someone that has purchased product from you. They are a preferred customer. The little downline genealogy is exactly that. That is someone that is in your downline organization. You can change somebody from being their customer type so that I can take them from a customer and I can say that they're hot and update their status. And now I know that I need to follow up with them on because they are a hot prospect for something that I know that I'm going to reach out to them in the future. You can also, if you've got way too much data that's flowing through your platform, you're like, oh, this is overwhelming. Make sure you take note of the top right. You have the funnel, and within the funnel, you can filter by the different types so that if you're just wanting to see your customers or just see your prospects or your downline, you can do that just by selecting what you want to filter out to and click apply on the bottom. And you now have just a customer list that you can follow up with. Now, I know that we'd had a question earlier, or maybe it was emailed to me about can you do bulk email blasts? This platform is not designed to do that. It is designed to give you a specific notification when somebody that you've sent a media resource to, when they click on it, you'll know exactly who clicked on it. If we were to do a bulk blast out of the system, it wouldn't know who had actually clicked on the link. You would just, it'd be the first person that it was sent to, clicked on it, and then you would not know who in a bulk blast had received that information. So that is the data that is flowing through your app. It is now there. If you need to or want to, and hopefully you're excited to, there on the bottom right, you have the plus sign. As a reminder, this is where you go about importing from your cell phone, or you can manually enter. So if you're standing across from somebody, you just do the manual entry. You can add their information and send them that resource that you have right there in your mobile app. You also, if you were to do that bulk import through device, you can click there and then it will let you be able to pick in the associates that or the customer contacts that you want to pull in from your cell phone. You also have the ability when on desktop to click device contacts. Oh, now this is exclusive to desktop. Click device contacts and that will allow you to import a .csv file. So if you have a long list of customers that you pulled out and that you serviced 10 years ago and you want to start reaching out to them again, if you save that file as a .csv, you can import them into your app, create a new group, and go about reaching out to them, see if you can encourage them to come back and try products again. Now, behind the scenes, what I've been working on, just to give you a quick update, I'm excited about this. I have been actively working on adding scripts that are more customized by the resource type that you're sending. So, and hopefully I get lucky. I tried to do this in order, but maybe I'll click on one where I haven't added a script. But you'll find, hopefully, when you click on a media resource that you want to send, you'll see the preview. And if you go down to the bottom now, you could, if you're going to send it to an individual, and I'm going to send it to an existing individual in my account. I'm going to send it to Raul, who's over our IT department. I have been updating the email text. So if I click on email and click continue, it'll give you a preview of the text that I've added. And what I've done is I've gone through and I've used Manitex AI. So if you go to manitech.ai, there is the Dante platform, and that may not make sense at all, but Dante is like a chat GPT. It is a artificial intelligence engine. that we have trained with Manatech content. So I've been taking and typing into Dante, Manatech AI. I have Super Green's training sheet that I want to share with somebody. Can you provide me a script? And then I've been copying and pasting those recommended scripts into the platform. So you can use what I have here, but if I click share, that actually opens up your personal email. So the platform is not sending the email for you. The platform opens your email, whether you're on desktop or mobile. And it's at this point, when you click share, that you can go about altering or updating the script so that you can customize it before you send it. So don't be fearful of the wordings share, that it's not going to push it immediately to someone. It's not going to email it. It's just going to then take you to the next step to where you can edit and then send. So I've been working quickly and on going through the system. Sorry, just trying to go back to add scripts that are customized by what you are sending. So hopefully these are getting better than, hey, Ben, check this out, it's really interesting, and then it has your contact information. So that should make it a little bit easier for you to have something that you can share quickly without having to go up here to the top left and then to do meet your AI. So you can have it create that script for you, but then take it over here. You would copy and paste it over here into Manatech AI, where you can then alter the message to be able to customize it more accordingly. You know, that I know this person from soccer practice, and can you mention that in the script? Manatech AI can help you formulate that script so that it's specific, personalized, and you can have it create the call to action, ask for the order. So if you don't know how to go about asking for that order, you can have Manatech AI help you think up the wording so that it's the best possible, give me a caring, empathetic, would you help me try this product out type of reply, and Manatech AI will do that. So it is pretty awesome. That is what I had to share today, was just an update on contacts. Wanted to let you know how to be able to update the tag type so that you know how to be able to sort them so that you can find customers, prospects easily. And then I wanted to turn the time over to questions and see if there's any that we can help answer today. And we also have Preston on the call. So from Nowtech, he can help us with those difficult questions.
You stole all my thunder, Ben. I was going to come in and give all the tour of everything. You did great.
Oh, thank you.
I do want to toss in one more thing on managing contacts, right? So again, as Ben mentioned, we're starting to get tons of contacts to flow through the system. We're ironing out just a little bit of old accounts still showing up in there for you. As you find those, let us know. But one other way to keep folks organized, you can always filter and sort and rank and prioritize through that little filter icon there. You've also got the ability to create custom groups. So right down there where it says add group, you'll just click on this. It's going to make you add at least one person to the group when you do create it. But this is a way for you to make little subgroups. Maybe you've got folks that you know like a specific product, and you want to make sure that whenever you have product news, you send it to just them. We've also got different markets, regions, or where you meet folks. This is just another way for you to keep everybody organized as you do kind of build that list and get more and more contacts flowing in there.
Awesome.
The only bonus I got, you covered everything else.
Awesome. An update also would be on events. Sorry, I was circling not the icon, but the events icon. We're still planning to import everything that comes into events.manatech.com, so that the link that's in your back office that goes to events, that still is what I would call the source of truth for our events. That is the best place to get the most recent events that are taking place. However, we are working on a plugin where that will push over here. So the reason that you're not seeing all of the events is that plugin is not built. but we're working on it. We've got some of these that have been manually put in, so we appreciate those that are adding to the events calendar and trying to bring this current so that you will have it all on your mobile phone versus needing to log into your back office. It's going to be a short call today, it looks like.
All right.
Yeah.
No questions in the
No
chat,
question? Okay.
and nothing but praise for you on Facebook. But I do see Veronica just raised her hand. Veronica, you could go ahead and unmute yourself.
Hi, can you hear
Hello.
me okay?
We can.
Yeah.
Okay, good. Okay, my question, I noticed that you guys started loading my contacts into my phone, but they're when you push the see all, they're not all there. Does that mean that they're not done yet? They're doing it in phases, or I'm
If you-
just wondering.
Yeah, if you know of a name or two or four, that would be great. And then to email us so that we can find out
Okay.
what may be taking place. I do
Okay.
believe it's set at 5 or 9 levels deep. So there may
Okay.
be a break in it, and that would give me an opportunity next week to report back as to what that break is. But if you see people that shouldn't be there, or you see people that should be there, that's great for us to be able to comb through the data to make sure that that feed is accurate.
Okay, and I send that to Manatech.
You can send it to, I'm going to say to me, B Mayo, Ben Mayo at
Okay.
manatech.com, and then I
Okay.
can forward it on to the correct people. So
Okay.
there also is Manatech support at now-tech.com. That's another good place to send to as well.
Okay. All right, great. Thank you so much.
No, thank you. Sharon, you had a question on how to delete a contact. Now, that's a tricky question. You can delete people that you have personally added. So those would be considered prospects, people that you have hand entered or entered from your phone. Those you have the ability to delete. However, if it's someone that Manatech is pushing into your platform, so that we've seen that they're a customer, they're still an active customer in your genealogy, or they're an active associate in your genealogy, there's no way to delete them. And that is just to keep the record straight. So unfortunately, they are there until they purge out. There are business rules where Manatech is doing a purge monthly, but that is after somebody hasn't placed an order, I think, for 2 full years before we actually purge a customer out. And associates, they transition from an associate to a customer, and then they purge out over time as well. So that's unless they request to have their information removed. So, but nobody wants to have their information removed from Manatech. So hopefully that makes sense. Any other questions, maybe? How about somebody that has a wonderful experience using it, or even just an okay one? Anyone having success with it? Anyone finding value?
Mary Herb is on Facebook, and she uses the manual add-on all the time, and she's loving it.
Awesome. Thank you, Mary, for the feedback. We appreciate it. Okay. Well, we won't hold everybody up. And once again, we will see you next week at this time. Feel free to write down your questions during the week. If likely, if you've run into an issue or question, others have as well. Happy to address it here. You all obviously can email me as well. I've been trying to tackle those with NowTech to get responses back. If you haven't heard back, if you've already submitted a inquiry and have not heard back, will you please go ahead and resend it? That means that I can follow up on it. Sometimes I'm assuming that they're replying, and maybe they aren't. So if you haven't heard back, I'd encourage you to let me know, and I will follow up personally on that as well. So we will see you next week at 11:30. Thank you, everyone.